Hi! Welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to cover a topic that is going to help you a lot, because when you are trying to learn photography, you can be so overwhelmed because you have to learn technique, you have to learn about photography gear because you never know what to choose to start, and it's also very overwhelming. And then you have to learn as well about editing technique, and you have to learn as well about niches because you don't know which niche to shoot at the beginning. There are so many things involved, and many times you're gonna be paralyzed and you're gonna leave your camera on a side and you're not gonna take it and you're not gonna learn. I do have a lot of videos on my channel talking about all of this, and I keep them coming on a weekly basis, so make sure to subscribe to my channel if you are interested about all of this. But today I want to focus on mindset. Why? Because I've been doing photography for 15 years. I moved from Spain to London to pursue my dreams as a photographer, and I made it. I became a full-time freelance photographer and creative director in the big city. And when I achieved everything I always wanted, I moved to Bali. I'm now in Bali and I work remotely doing what I love, which is photography and video. So I have a lot of experience that I did learn the very hard way. And that's one of the reasons why I started this YouTube channel, because I wanted to make the videos I wish I had when I started. One of the biggest skills you have to have is patience. And what do I say this? Because nowadays with social media, we compare our work to others and we see incredible photos out there, and then we take a photo and it's rubbish and we feel discouraged, and then you know how it is, imposter syndrome. So I want you to know that professional photographers, to get that photo, they did have to go through a lot of crappy photos, okay? It's not just you as a beginner. And also when you see those photos, maybe that photographer went to that location a million times to get that shot, because they are chasing the light, the moment, the weather maybe, so they had to come back and come back and come back. And you enjoy it. You have to embrace it and enjoy it. And I know this because I do it myself, and I'm currently editing a very exciting vlog, a photography vlog for you, because I've been shooting a lot in Ubud, where I am right now. It's a beautiful place in Bali, and I went to the same location a million times because I wasn't happy with the lighting, maybe there were tourists around, so I kept coming and I did it enjoying myself. As a beginner, we tend to be frustrated at the beginning. We go, we don't get the shot, and then we think for ourselves, this photographer has an amazing photo of this location and I cannot do it. Why? Why? Because probably that photographer came back to that location a million times, or at least a few times, and you just went once. So I want you to practice patience, because the best photographers are the ones that keep chasing the photo they have in their mind. To learn quick what you have to do, more than trying to study everything and trying to know everything in the first place, is taking your camera out every single day. Even if then you don't use it, have it in your bag or in your backpack and go around, even if you take only 2 shots in one day, because you're gonna be able to encounter so many problems and you're gonna learn. I've been doing photography 15 years and I did so many mistakes here in Ubud when I was going to take photos. I was like, why am I doing this? I forgot this, I forgot that. Maybe I went too late to the location and it was very sunny. I did these mistakes and I've been shooting for 15 years. So doing this, taking my camera out and practicing and going out there, it's how you learn. We are in the digital era. Nobody's charging you to press the shutter, so you can experiment with settings as much as you like and mess up as much as you like, because you're gonna be able to correct it. So I don't want you to compare yourself to other photographers. I want you to go out with your camera, and when you see the crappy photos, if they are crappy, obviously, just think, it's like, why? Okay, maybe it was too sunny, or maybe it's blurry. Why is it blurry? Was my shutter speed too low? You know, think like this. Analyze your photos, not someone else's. Because that person you see on Instagram with an amazing banger probably struggled for a week to get that photo. You don't know that. So focus on yourself and in your path. You have to be patient and embrace it and enjoy it. You're gonna see the vlog, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you wanna check it out. It's gonna go live probably in a week, maybe less. I'm not sure yet. It's taking me very long to edit. You're gonna see I had to come back to a location because it was very sunny. I didn't get it right. Some parts I didn't even put it on the vlog because otherwise the vlog would be very long. But what I mean with this is that you have to embrace it and enjoy it. I did enjoy a lot coming back. And then when you get the shot you wanted, that satisfaction of arriving home and being like, I have the shot, I don't know, I think that's why we are photographers, guys. When we shoot and we see a photo and we feel satisfied with the good photo, this is the quickest way to learn. Going out, practicing, and then repeating till you get it right. That's totally fine. And another thing that helped me immensely, not just to become a full-time freelance photographer, creative director, moving to London, and also now moving to Bali and become remote with my creative skills, it's learning. You have to have this mindset, okay? If you don't like to learn, you're gonna struggle, because learning is the best investment you can do on yourself. Doing courses, watching videos online, but you have the mindset of learning, you're gonna be able to get better every single day. If one day you cannot take your camera, just watch a tutorial, watch some behind the scenes. You learn a lot from behind the scenes, and I do have many on my channel as well. I'm gonna put some here and down below if you want to check them out. But it helps a lot to see other photographers shooting, to get ideas, to correct mistakes. Everything I know about photography and the creative industry, I've learned by myself, and I made it happen in my career. So you can learn everything by yourself. And I always tell you the same platforms I love for me to learn, and the first one is YouTube. I pay YouTube Premium for 2 years, and it's the best investment, because apart of doing YouTube myself, I love consuming YouTube because I feel inspired by other creators. I learn a lot from other creators, and it's incredible. It's a great way to learn and keep growing. The other platform is Skillshare. I've been using Skillshare for years already. I did learn editing in Skillshare, video editing. Skillshare is the biggest educational platform for creatives, and you can find thousands of courses about photography, filmmaking, marketing, everything you need to know to create a photography business or to just learn technique. Whatever you want to learn, you have it there. And now they launch as well learning paths, which is even easier for you because you don't have to be picking classes. It's a bunch of classes that you take in order to be able to go from beginner to pro. And not long ago, I did Ali Abdaal's productivity learning path, and it was great because being a freelancer can be very messy. And I used to be very messy, and it did help me a lot because it's a hands-on experience. You have lessons, you have resources, and it did help me a lot to organize my business. So go check it out, because to the first 500 people that click the link below, you're gonna get a full month free trial of Skillshare, which means that you're gonna be able to do all the learning paths you want, all the classes you want, completely for free. And then if you want to carry on, I've been doing it for years already. It's very affordable if you want to keep improving your skills, learning, and being inspired as well, because it's not just about learning. You feel inspired as well, and you take ideas when you are taking other classes. So thank you so much, Skillshare, for sponsoring today's video. And the other way to learn that I love is buying courses from other creators. I do this a lot, first of all, because I love to support other creatives. And now I'm doing one from Sam Calder, which is an incredible filmmaker, because I switched to DaVinci Resolve in my editing software for my videos, and it's very overwhelming. It was more than $1,000, so it was very painful, but it's what it cost, and it was totally worth it. It's an investment for yourself, for your business, and personally as well, because it does make me happy to learn new things. I was very excited to learn a new software, so I'm gonna put it down below if you're interested about video and about DaVinci Resolve. If you want to check it out, you can learn everything by yourself, and it doesn't have to be overwhelming. And then also to feel inspired and motivated. I mean, I hope you get some motivation from my videos and you feel inspired and you feel supported in a way, because it does help in the process. It was a very lonely road for me. I didn't have any support when I moved to London. Nobody believed in me and in my photography. Everyone thought photography was a hobby. It was hard. I was very lonely. So that's why, again, I created this channel. It's like I wish I would have a mentor or someone that help me with this, that tell me how to do things, that motivates me. It is possible, and it doesn't have to be overwhelming. So when you feel in your head stuck, like, which camera do I get? Do I have to get this lens or the other? Or do I have to learn this or that? It's insane. You get this kind of decision paralysis. I get that a lot in my business in general and in real life. So I know how it is. Just take your camera and go out. Or your phone, please. You can still learn framing, you can develop your creative eye all with your phone. but don't be paralyzed because you are intimidated by photography, because otherwise you never gonna start. So just enjoy the process. And I'm gonna put here 2 playlists, one for tutorials, editing tutorials if you want to learn, completely free, obviously, and another playlist somewhere, I don't know which site I'm gonna put it, where you're gonna find a lot of behind the scenes and many other videos about the photography business. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, and I will see you next week again. Big love and keep shooting.